All right, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody who identifies. All right, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody. That feeling when you don't mute your stream. Uh, all right, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody who identifies in between. We are back playing more Runescape. Welcome to 2023. I'm glad that you've made it here. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I massively appreciate it. Do consider like and commenting and possibly hitting that subscription button if you think I have earned it. We got 10 days. Well, yeah, 10 days, guys. 10 days. Red, welcome, welcome. 10 days to the core party. We're currently sitting at 1,160 cores. Your sleep pattern's fucked. Yeah, mine too, man. Mine too. You woke up like an hour ago. Me too. I also stayed up to like 5, 6 a.m. But that was mostly due to anxiety. And then I had a panic attack in my sleep, which was fun. Yes. Not at all, man. Let's go, guys. You have to go to the dorm tomorrow, right? They don't give you much time with your family, do they? Jeez. Connection went kaput for a bit, rip. Right, guys, so can we grab can we grab 40 cores today? I don't know. Red, I've done fuck all. I'm not gonna lie to you. So tomorrow and possibly the day after we'll be handling all the folding month prizes because I've still not done that. I'm dreadful, I know. And then after that, I'll be looking into getting blog content organised and then block deets. Like, they are not high on the priority list. You know what that means, right? What? Oh yes, it's Sunday. Our first leaderboard update of 2023. I'll do it now. If the fish swam out of the ocean, they grew tall and they started walking, and the birds climbed down from the trees. And it's done. Easy. Easy. Come on, cause. Well, I'm glad somebody remembers it, because I sure don't. There's a core. Our memory storage spot is full, I believe. I got cores, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. I'm expecting today to be quite stream because a lot of people are probably hungover right now. Ugh. Do I have painkillers up here? I do for once. There's a call, let's go. There's another call, let's go. Right as I'm taking a drink and taking painkillers, the game's like, here's calls. Happy New Year to you, puppy. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. And no worries, cat. Thank you for the look. Happy New Year to both of you. You're sick. I was gonna say you're sick or hungover, you know? But that is definitely sick. Notebooks, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Happy New Year to you. I saw GG on that. Although it was after New Year for me, but still, GG. Note boob. Just you're in the supermarket, you're like, crap, I forgot my shopping list. Let me pull out my note boob. Just take off your bra and your shopping list is just tattooed on your tit, you know? Great to see you guys over here. Great way to start the new year. No, but you subscribed to the wrong person. You should be subscribed to me, you know? True, true. No worries. I presumed that was the case. Yeah, I get that. Just you've been gifted a sub in XYZ channel, and I'm like, I have never been to that channel in my entire life. I don't know this man. I need to remember to do my Christmas paper today. So how was everybody's night last night? What did you get up to? As some of you know, we had a call on Discord. Thank you for those who came along. It was nice to see you all, even if I needed a break. Uh, yeah. Was too tired for the New Year's, fair enough. That's why you should come to our New Year's call, because it's early for you, isn't it? It was my brother asking me do I want to go round, but I'm streaming and then I'm going out, so I got a meeting. No worries, no worries, notebooks. Well, we do it most years, to be fair. We've done it the last 2 years, and I'm wanting to do it again next year. You love your sleep, not gonna lie. I mean, sleep is pretty great. Sad Hub Streams, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. If I remember correctly, you're also on the spectrum, right? You're also autistic. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Well, it's lovely to have fellow autistics here on the stream. Love all around, I agree. So what's your plans for today? And do you have any resolutions or goals for the new year? I don't believe in resolutions. I like to set goals. You set very achievable goals for the new year and try to build off them. Makes sense. I like the idea. Wait, what, Red? Oh, resolution. Yeah, I got it before you said. Me thinks somebody watched the One Show a few weeks ago. Guys, I need to very quickly. I forgot to take my morning meds. Ugh. What an idiot. I was caught up in all the excitement of the new year. Guys, I'll be back in just a few minutes, so please stay tuned. Alright, guy. I'll be honest, this is only going to be... What time are we on? I'm only going to be live for an hour. Because I'm going to a meeting later, I need to shower and eat and stuff before. I was hoping to get live earlier, to be honest, but... Well, my sleeping pattern is about as fucked as Red's is. And that's saying something. Happy New Year to you, Andre. Happy New Year to you. Nice. Let's go, Sad. Let's go. And welcome back, Cat. Welcome back. Nice. Thank you for spending 69 Red Bull coins to make me say nice. Fair enough. How's your pain today? My pain's pretty bad today. Not as bad as it was the last couple of days. It's on the upward swing, but it's still pretty unpleasant. But it feels like I've took some painkillers recently, and I feel like they're going to help a lot. Because I'm not in like tremendous amounts of pain. I'm just in an uncomfortable level of pain, if that makes sense. And it's strange, like when you have chronic pain, there are comfortable levels of pain. There are levels of pain that you're just fine with dealing with, you know? There's a car somewhere over there. Let's grab that. You've invited you to Hall of Memories hop on RuneScape. Do it, man. Do it! Hall of Memories is OP. I'm doing a call party on the 10th of January, so if you're needing if you are needing divination XP, 10th of January, I don't know what the start time is yet, but I'm looking to burn like 500 to 900 cores. So you're talking like, you know, you're talking like 5+ hours of about as fast divination XP as you can get. Crackers and cheese till you make proper food later. You got steak for tea. Nice, let's go. So if you are wanting to get a bunch of divination XP, come along on January 10th, which is my birthday, by the way, which is why I'm doing it then. Time is yet to be decided because it depends what time I wake up. And then I'll be doing like somewhere between hopefully a 5+ hour call party if my paying lets me. Happy birthday in advance, thank you, thank you. Again, I'm becoming an old man, you know. I feel old though. All of my joints like to like dislocate all the time and pop and crack. I'm in pain all the time. I find myself going, my back way too frequently, you know? Just the body of an elderly man, something like that. I'm just ravished by neurological problems and whatever the fuck it's called when your joints like to just go to shit. It's fine, it's just part of life, unfortunately. I don't mind it too much overall. Like, I know it sounds weird to say, but I've been in chronic pain since I was like 9 or 10. I'm mostly used to it. Mrs. Beautiful Chips, Happy New Year. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. You have tea and breakfast? What have we got for breakfast today, Mrs. Biffle Chips? I would ask you what tea you're drinking, but I'm pretty sure I know. Oatmeal again. Nothing wrong with some porridge, as we like to call it. Same tea you drink every day. Would you like... Happy New Year to you, Eyeball. Would you like to tell Sad what the tea you're drinking is? Because I can't pronounce it. It is not boba tea. I can tell you that much. That one. I have it in. I really enjoyed the tea as well. It's a very heavily smoked tea, and it's really nice. If you're a fan of whiskey, you'll definitely like the tea. Nice, Eyeball, nice, enjoy. I mean, I don't drink, so... Although I agree, Baileys tastes amazing. I don't drink. I'm 6 months sober. I got me blue chip and I don't want to lose it, you know? I do talk about it on the stream. I had and continue to have a problem with alcohol, right? So like, I white knuckled it for 6 months and I've recently joined a 12-step program to help me stay sober. Which is fine, like, if you can responsibly drink, there's nothing wrong with it. The problem is I can't be responsible with it, right? Like, I just spiral out of control when it comes to drink. You know, my life just becomes unmanageable. And every single thought is, where's my next drink coming from? That's not a healthy mindset. I wouldn't say I'm over it. I think about drinking every single day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think about drinking every single day. But I make a conscious decision every single day not to. And it is a case of just one day at a time. Thank you guys, I do appreciate it. If you have made any goals or resolutions for New Year, guys, just remember, just take it one day at a time, right? It's amazing how much breaking it down to just from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. That's your goal. Don't think about the day before. Don't think about the day after. You've got that one, 12 to 18 hour period where you're awake that you've got to meet your goal. And then the next day happens and you start all over again. You've got yet another 12 to 18 hour period where you meet your goal. And it's so much easier to break things down like that. Exactly, Mrs. Biffle Chips. That's the point of one day at a time, right? If you slip or relapse or whatever, if you fall off the bandwagon, that's okay, because yesterday's gone. You got today to work on that goal. You're so wholesome. Thank you, Sad. Thank you. Well, I will hope and pray for you to have a nice examiner, Cat. I don't know if you're religious, but I'll pray for you anyway, because fuck it, why not? You can't do any harm, right? It's alright, I'm gonna pause my music so I can talk about this. So, I don't believe in organized religion, right? I don't go to church. I don't massively talk about my religion to people because I don't believe in the whole trying to make everyone be your religion. And I don't believe in, like, if God exists, I don't believe he gives a shit if you go to church every Sunday. I believe that if God exists, it cares if you're a good person or not. I believe he would care if you are happy and inclusive and understanding. I don't think he gives a shit if you go to a building every Sunday, you know? And then we talk about like all of the child abuse that happened in churches over the last few decades and probably the last few centuries that just got swept under the rug, and that just makes me go, you know what, I'm okay, I don't need organized religion. I do my own thing, I'm happy with that. I think it makes me a better person, and that's what matters, right? But I'm not going to sit here and say you should be insert whatever religion. I'm not going to say you should be Muslim or Catholic or Protestant or Buddhist or any of that bullshit. Like, you do what you do, you know? If you feel like you want to believe in a greater power, that power could be a god, that power could be ethereal energy, that power could be, you know, karma. Whatever it is you want to believe in, if it can help you be a better person, then I'm all for it. If you are in a religion what likes to spread hate and fear, then I'm not for it. You know, if you use your religion as an excuse to be a dick, don't do it. You need a new religion. Or at least you need to have a different understanding of your religion, in my opinion. And I hate people who like use religion as a be all and end all for like, you know, when I go to a pride event, obviously I'm LGBT, I go to a pride event and there are people there who are saying you're sinners, you're gonna burn in hell and all that, and I honestly, I do not think that God would ever want somebody to go and spread hatred to other people. You know? I don't think, even if people are sinning, it's not your business. Exactly, love thy neighbour. It's not your business to tell other people they are sinning or not. It's your business to try and make the world a better place in your own way. And that might be giving to charity. It might be, you know, giving up time to help at a soup kitchen. It might be a case of just going and talking to a random homeless person. Right? I don't care what you do. Just try and make the world a little bit of a better place. You know, I open myself up to every single one of you. If you are struggling, message me. And as soon as I'm available, I will reply to you. And I will listen to you. I might give you advice, I might not. But that is my little way of trying to make the world a better place. If anybody is struggling ever at any point, my inbox is open. Message me. I'm happy to listen. I'm sounding very aggressive while saying this. I apologize. You know? But like, that's what I do to try and make the world best place. Because I'm not really physically able to go and run marathons for charity or, you know, like go and volunteer. But I can be available over digital means, right? And that's what I like to do. So if you ever are having a bad day, it doesn't even have to be you're depressed. It doesn't even have to be you're anxious or you're struggling with substance abuse. It could just be you're feeling sad today. Something bad happened and you just need to like vent it out to somebody. Like, message me. Most of you are on my Discord server. My inbox is open and I actively encourage you guys to reach out. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant then. I'm not gonna lie, I went on a little bit of a rant then, but like... TLDR, you can message me if you're struggling, don't be a dick. I went on a bit of a rant about how people use religion as an excuse to like be hateful towards others and how I don't like that. That I was explaining to chat like how I am religious, but I don't follow an organized religion. It started off with me saying I would pray for Kat to pass the driving lesson. The driving, not lesson, the exam. Would it be an exam? I'm not sure. Test. Whatever you want to call it. And then I wanted to go into the fact that I'm not specifically of a certain religion. I would say I am some kind of Christian, maybe. I don't know. I've never really looked into other religions to know, right? But then I went into a bit of a rant about how, like, a lot of people use religion as a way to be hateful and spiteful. When, you know, the Torah, the Quran, the Bible, I'm sure Hindu texts would say the same, that they talk about supporting one another, being good for your community, honor thy neighbor, whichever way how they tell you it. The only religion, if you could call it religion, that I guess doesn't have any hateful tendencies is Buddhism. Because those guys are chill AF, you know? Yeah. And not just that as well, but... Right, so... I was talking to Jace, my date, about this last night. And here's the thing, right? So... People say you'll go to hell if you sin, right? Which I'm like, okay. But... And then... In another part of the Bible, it says... Jesus died to forgive all the sins of humanity. So if Jesus did in fact die to forgive all sins of humanity, then doesn't mean you could technically sin as much as you want. And those sins were already forgiven due to the death of Christ. I'm just saying, you know, like, and then people like to put in the if you repent your sins, that they will be forgiven. But as far as I'm aware, that when in the part of the Bible where Jesus dies, nobody says anything about repenting. Like, I don't know. I feel like any religious text, once again, whether it's the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, etc., I don't think they are the be-all and end-all. I don't think they have every possible, you know, aspect of every possible, you know, question and answer and decision. I think they are a general idea of how to be a good person. And there are some things in there that are a little outdated, and there are a lot of things in there that probably are just mistranslations, because especially the Bible has been translated a lot of times, right? But I think generally, if you're just being a good person, you're honoring your religion much better than, you know, half the people who go to church every Sunday, but then are absolute assholes to anybody who's different to them. Yeah, I mean, well, you say that, but do you know how many versions of the Bible there is? The Bible gets updated all the time, you know? I have 3 different Bibles and 3 different interpretations of that religious text. You know, I've got a King James Bible, I've got an American Standard, and I've got an English Standard Bible. And they're all quite different. So, like, the Bible gets changed all the time. And everybody's just fine with it, because they're like, you know, it's generally the same thing. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. Is like, the Bible isn't 100%, you know, word for word how you should live your life. It's a general idea of, you know, general things that are probably good ideas. You know, but like I'm saying, I've got 3 Bibles myself, and 3 of them are different to each other. But this whole idea of, like, it's okay to have it, it's okay to be proud of it, but it's not okay. It's not okay to shove it in people's faces. And it's not okay to say, you're gonna burn in hell because you don't believe what I believe. And it's okay to not have one too, yeah. And I mean, you don't even have to be religious, right? Like, once again, I don't think God gives a shit if you believe in him. I think God cares if you're a good person. You know? Like, if you generally live your life as a good person, does it really matter if you believe in a higher power or not? And bearing in mind, believing in a higher power does not have to be believing in, you know, a human-like God that lives in the clouds. Believing in a higher power, you could believe in karma, you could believe in, like, ethereal energy, you could believe in, like, you know, the power of human consciousness combined. Like, there's a lot more to being spiritual in general than a fixed religion. No worries, Kuliko. Welcome, welcome. I've got a friend who is a Satanist, right? And, like, realistically speaking, I should hate that person. But I don't, because he is an amazing person. He is kind, courteous, respectful. Like, what's not to like? Gives you the heebie-jeebies, fair enough. I don't understand it, but once again, he's a kind, courteous, respectful person, so I'm not gonna, like... Refusing to buy a teapot does not mean that one has a teapot. I love how everything's about tea with you, Mrs. Bifflechip. I also refuse to buy a teapot, and I certainly do not have a teapot. I'm just saying. But yeah, like... I don't know. Sorry for all the religious talk today, guys. I'm just apparently in that mindset. But, like, just be nice people. That is what... If you're gonna take anything away from what I've said in the last, like, 10-15 minutes, the headline is, just be a nice person. Penguin! Aha! You know, I don't care why you're a nice person, but just be a nice person. As Will Whedon once said, don't be a dick. You know, you could be a nice person because it makes you feel good. You can be a nice person because you're religious. You can be a nice person because, you know, you're just hedging your bet, and if there is a god, then you want to like be on the good side of it. I don't care why you're nice, just be nice. And I will admit, a lot of people say it's easier to be nice than mean. I don't think that's true. I think a lot of us as humans are inherently like mean creatures. Like we're selfish, and we had to be selfish to survive, right? Back in the day when we were hunter-gatherers and shit, being selfish was how we survived. But that doesn't mean we have to be like that anymore. As you guys know, I'm a vegetarian. Um, but I'm not, once again, I'm not going to say you guys should be a vegetarian or a vegan or whatever else. You know, like you do your own thing. As long as you are comfortable with what you are doing, then continue to do it, you know? I think we should have more respect for meat as a society. But I think we've just come to this, like, we've become a society of consumption, and I think that's an issue. Not just with meat, but I think it's an issue with most things. You know, like disposable e-cigs, right? Like, disposable e-cigs are horrific for the environment. When you could buy one of these, it's still plugged in, you could buy one of these, they cost about the price of 4 disposable e-cigs. Buy, like, 3 bottles of these, and some coils, you know? And you could have, for people who vape normal, you could have 6 months of vaping. Like, disposable e-cigs just shouldn't exist. They should be illegal, in my opinion. Because they are just truly wasteful. If they don't exist, it would be terrible. The population would be out of control. Causing a lot of them to starve. There would be an increase of about 500%. To kill more people. You can't imagine. Yeah, no, exactly. And if you are somebody who follows the Bible, you know, we was told to be stewards of the earth. And most religions have that general idea. And I think we're pretty bad stewards of the earth. In my opinion. Whether we are stewards of the earth because of, you know, being crowned with the holy mantle of responsibility, or whether you believe we're stewards of the earth just because we're so prolific, I don't care. But, like, we are stewards of the earth, and we're pretty bad at it. Just putting it out there. Like, guys, like, you know, just make little choices that you can do to be better for the environment. Buy less plastic shit, you know? Take the bus or walk instead of taking the car. Maybe cycle somewhere. You know? Just little things. You don't have to change your entire lifestyle. But if everybody just... I'll take the train. I just meant... When I said the bus, I just meant public transport in general. You know? Before my disability kicked off, I used to cycle everywhere. These days, I take the bus everywhere. No, well, no, but once again, If everybody was using mass transit, it would exist in more places. You do have meat-free days, exactly. A perfect example of just doing a little thing that you can do to help the environment. You know? It's not a case of changing your entire life. Meat-free Friday is awesome. Fair enough, Eyeball, fair enough. I think you have the most interesting take on religion I've met in a while. But if it works for you, that's awesome. Right, so theoretically, guys, I can do another 45 minutes. I agree with Missy Biffle Chips. How's the dating life? It's going fine. Me and Jace are enjoying our time together. We're not really trying to make anything serious at the moment. We're both quite happy with where we are at, you know? And I think that's what matters. Like, the relationship that we have doesn't have to make sense to other people. But it makes sense to both of us, and that's what matters, right? GG Notebooks. We're actually meeting up for a coffee date on Wednesday. You're back at work Tuesday, rip. I know you've told me before, Kat, but I can't remember. What do you do for work? I remember you telling me. I remember me asking, but I don't remember the answer. I know, terrible of me. I've got a meeting today. Although I imagine it's a different kind of meeting to what you are referring to. You're the company go-to IT person. Ah, yes, I remember you saying. Let's go, eyeballs. Let's go. I remember you're a software engineer, eyeball. Call. I think that's been sat around for a while. Yeah, we missed it. Rip. If it's a Prime sub, it won't auto resub. Prime subs don't. If it's a paid sub, then I don't know. But yeah, Prime subs don't auto renew. This one you paid for, I don't know then. There we go. Thank you for the sub, I do appreciate it. That would be somebody had gifted you a sub at some point in the past. So you got 1 month. And then there would have been a break, and then you started paying for subs. It just means that there was a break between the subscriptions. That's not a thing here, it's just time. It's just exclamation point time. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for 200, almost 223 hours. How much time do I have? So that's how long I've been live for, guys, since the bot went live. Yeah, I'm aware, and I appreciate that, cat. I appreciate you lurking. There's a call. Yeah, Cat can't log in at work, so she has to just lurk my stream without logging in. So she didn't get the time, unfortunately. Me too, I cannot wait, Cat, I cannot wait. What music do I want to listen to? Let's listen to some Polo Nutini. If you don't pass, think of the wait time you're going to have for your next test. Because if it's anything like it is up here where you're at, the wait times are horrendous. You try and get cancellation, makes sense. Oh, you needed a back plate, not a bracket. That's very different, Kota. Although you should already have one on the motherboard. But let's go. I see. $28 cost target. Nice cat, let's go. Another car in the bag, let's go. There's a car. Nice cat. It's always good to get people back into RuneScape. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave when I'm hungry, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. So once this last jar is full, I'm gonna trade in my wrapping paper. On the alt. And then I'll probably do the same on the main if we're still around. There's a call. No worries red, no worries at all. And that's all the jars, and there's a car as well, actually. Does anyone got any idea when next DXP will be? Around Feb normally. I might try and save some of my calls till then. Right, let's get to the GE. Exchange paper. And we didn't get gold. Dreadful. Uh, so now we've got to chew for all these. Ugh. Laundry time, no worries, Mr. Biff Chips. Enjoy. So we are just doing presents on the alt. We didn't get any gold, so whatever, you know. Be like that, Runescape. And all these friggin' parcels, not parcels, are presents. Serene Spirit on the main. Take up way too much of my concentration doing this. Don't go much higher. We find love and religion to paint us with salvation. But no one, no nobody You hit the motherboard power cords. What do you mean by motherboard power cords? Like the 24 pin or the EPS or what? Yeah, that is true. They do hold on pretty well. Hydrate, just a moment, cat. Let's do this hydrate. And on that note, guys, we are gonna end stream here. We'll break Kitty. Because I gotta eat before my meeting. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really do very much appreciate it. Stream tomorrow should be fine, I guess. I don't know. It depends on pain levels. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Massively appreciate it. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, or evening. Whether you're watching this live as a VOD or on YouTube. Guys, look after yourselves, stay safe. And last but not least, as always, a cheerio.